Hello, everyone, and welcome to Utah State University. My name is Dr. Jayron Hassan, and I'm the flute professor. Thank you for tuning in today to learn more about the 2025-26 Utah Flute All-State Etude. We'll be working on Etude 3D with the A ending. Let's start. The first step I want you to take is to grab a pencil and mark in or circle all the dynamics, tempo changes including retardandos, the key signature, meters, and articulations in your music. This will help streamline your practice and ensure your focus on the right details from the very start. Feel free to pause the video while you do this. Now that you've marked in everything, it's time to start practicing. I highly recommend using a metronome in your early practicing. In the andante, paying attention to the ties and the rhythm of the sextuplets and the 30-second note scale is crucial. Even though the tempo is marked quarter note equals 120 in the allegro agitato, begin at a tempo that you are comfortable with. I would personally start with quarter note equals 65. For your performance to stand out, pay special and close attention to the marked dynamics. In the opening andante, we are marked pianissimo. Although, never sacrifice your tone and intonation for a true pianissimo. Aim for your most beautiful sound at your most soft dynamic. Ensure that your sound opens up with the crescendo going into bar 3, which will then help you ascend to the high G at the end of the bar. A trick for the end sextuplet notes in measures 3 and 4 is to crescendo through the last B and keep the space in between your teeth open without tightening to reach either the high G or A. Do not be intimidated by these high notes and keep your air speed fast. A trick fingering from measure 5 is to use your middle finger F sharp rather than ring finger coming down from the high B. This way, your ring finger can stay on the second trill key for the B. For those of you unfamiliar with the middle finger F sharp fingering, the fingers on the left hand still stay the same. Rather than fingering F sharp with the right hand ring finger, simply use the middle finger. Additionally, this is a trick that you can use in measure 22 in the allegro agitato. The 30-second note scale in measure 5 is best thought of in groupings of 4 notes, which will help make it seem less overwhelming. Note consistency and clarity is important here. If the tempo is too fast for you to play the scale, it is acceptable to have the scale at a slightly slower tempo if it is clean, especially since there is a written-in retardando. Moving on to the allegro agitato. As mentioned earlier, the best way to practice this is to start at a slower tempo for clarity and note accuracy. Quarter note equals 65 is a great in-between tempo, as it is about half the tempo of the performance and a very similar tempo to the opening andante. My recommendation for clarity in the 16th notes is to take out all articulation and practice the notes first fully articulated, then fully slurred, then adding in the marked articulations. This type of practice will allow you to focus in your practicing on tone as well as technique before involving articulation. Tone is often sacrificed during technical passages as our mind is busy thinking about our fingers and the notes, so this exercise will keep your tone smoother. Another thing to think about is focusing your tone and air on the median note of the 16th note groupings. For example, in measure 7, the median note would be C sharp because it is in the middle of A sharp and E. Lastly, pay special attention to the rhythms of the 8th note triplets, especially coming out of 8th or 16th notes. Often, the tendency is to rush the second triplet. Practicing with a metronome will help even this out. If you can, put triplet subdivisions on to really lock in the rhythm. As you listen to my performance of the Etude, feel free to adjust the speed under the video settings. You can play along with me at a tempo that's comfortable for you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email at j.hassan@usu.edu. Best of luck, and I wish you success in your audition preparation.